Oh, hello there. It's Matt, youth director. How you doing? You just found me out here in the garage, just working on some bikes and just thinking. What am I thinking about? I'm glad you asked. Well, one of the things I've been thinking about is just how on Sunday when we had our small groups over Zoom, just how great it was to be able to see each other again. And just the fact that, watching everybody's expressions, seemed like everybody was having a good time being able to connect even though we were far away. And one of the interesting things I think about in the history of Christianity is that people who have belonged to a church have been separated at times from other people in their church just throughout Christian history, whether that was from persecution by the government, whether it was just by being far away and not being able to cross those distances very easily, or being separated by racial or ethnic differences. The Christian church has been distant before and found ways to overcome it. And one of the main ways was by an incredible technology called writing letters. In fact, most of the New Testament, kind of like the second part of our Bible, is letters that leaders of churches wrote to other leaders. And here's the amazing thing. Even though they're connected by letters, they still wanted to be with each other, even if that meant crossing huge distances at personal risk to themselves to do so. In fact, I think about John, who is one of the leaders in the church, and in one of his letters, he said, "I don't have much more to say to you." Let me take that back. He said, "I have much more to say to you, but I don't want to do it with paper and ink. For I hope to visit you soon and talk with you face to face. Then our joy will be complete." And I think maybe we're in the same boat where we are looking forward to seeing each other face to face. And John was just one of the church leaders who said things like that. Paul, another leader, he wrote to a church in Romans and he said, "For I long to visit you, so I can bring you some spiritual gift that will help you grow strong in the Lord. When we get together, I want to encourage you in your faith, but I also want to be encouraged by yours." And to a young man that he mentored, he wrote, "I long to see you again, for I remember your tears as we parted, and I will be filled with joy when we are together again." Now, I share all those things just to say that, again, the church has been separated, but still connected. Still connected. We are connected by the fact that we are all children of God, and we have God in common with each other. So how do we stay connected when we have to be socially distant or sheltering at home? I think it's by connecting with God. And we call that prayer. In fact, when you read the letters of the New Testament, one of the things that the leaders of the church did, is they talk about how they're praying for the people that they're distant from. And there's all sorts of things. In fact, Paul has a bunch that he says. He talks about when he prays for them, he's thankful for them. So he gives thanks in his prayers. That's one of the things he does. He prays that they will be full of wisdom and hope. He also prays that they will know peace and unity together as the church. He prays that they're going to grow in love for others, to love others as themselves. And he also prays for opportunities to help them. So, what I've been thinking about is, what would it look like for us as a youth ministry to do these things, to thank God for others that we are distant from, to pray for them to be filled with wisdom and knowledge, to pray that they'll be full of hope, that they will experience peace and unity, that they will grow in love for others, and then also pray for opportunities to help them, whatever that looks like. I think that'd be a pretty incredible thing. And that's what I'm going to be thinking about some more. So I hope you'll join me as we figure out how to do that. And maybe you can join me in the garage here real soon. But for right now, I got to finish working on this derailleur, so I'll talk to you later.